Welcome everyone back to my channel. I am Mila, the housekeeper. If you are new here, on our channel, we talk about Airbnb cleaning, the Airbnb industry, and business in general, because business is business, my friends. So today we're gonna go over the 19 mind-blowing things that Airbnb cleaners miss when going into an Airbnb. Now, let's rewind a little bit. And you've seen some of my other videos, I go into how Airbnb cleaning is different than residential and different than commercial. So when you're hiring an Airbnb cleaner or when you're going to do an Airbnb cleaning job, please keep these 19 mind-blowing things in mind because your next clean will be so much better. All right, the first thing is sitting water. Usually you're gonna find sitting water in the kitchen, either in a coffee pot or you're gonna find sitting water in a tea kettle. You don't want any sitting water. I'm in Texas. We have a lot of humidity. Things mold really quickly. Also, the water can smell or whatever the deal may be. Do not leave any sitting water. It's kind of gross for the guests to come in and find sitting water anyways. All right, number 2. This is an obvious one, which is always look inside the sofa, under the sofa, and behind the sofa. I have seen all kinds of crumbs and little items that you don't want to find if you're going to stay at an Airbnb, so make sure you do that. The third thing is the coffee machine. Okay, it's the whole machine. So you want to make sure there's no sitting water in the machine. When you open the machine, when you go into an Airbnb, make sure there's no coffee grounds in there. That is probably the number one thing that people usually forget is the coffee grounds in the coffee. And then the guest comes in and finds it really moldy. So make sure that you check the coffee grounds, that it is removed. And one thing that a lot of people miss about the coffee machine is the coffee pot, the carafe. A lot of times it looks clean, but when you take it out and you look at it, there could be a coffee stain on the bottom. That means it wasn't cleaned. So make sure that you check the whole coffee pot. Open it up, make sure there's no coffee grounds, and make sure that the pot itself is clean. Fourth thing, the mattress protector. Now, that's assuming that the host has a mattress protector, and let's hope the host has a mattress protector. The mattress protector protects against bed bugs. It protects the mattress from urination, blood, or whatever kind of human fluids that might get on the mattress. So one thing you want to check is once you take the sheets off of the mattress, check the mattress protector that it looks clean. Because if for whatever reason the guest is staying for a long time and they want to wash their own sheets and they take off those sheets and they see a stained mattress protector, no. So what you're gonna do if you are an Airbnb cleaner, you are going to message your host and make sure that you tell them that they need another mattress protector so that when the next guest comes, it's nice and clean and it's not gonna attract any bugs either with the mess that it might have on there. The fifth thing you wanna check is the utensil cabinet. When you open the drawers, you wanna make sure that the utensils are clean. That's number 1. I have found stuck on food or whatever the case may be. So make sure the utensils are clean and then make sure that they're organized. Who doesn't want to open a utensil cabinet and see that it's nice and well organized? So make sure that you do that. It's always impressive when you do that. The sixth thing that you want to make sure that you check is the knife block. When you take out the knife, there have been times I have stayed at an Airbnb, and just because I am an Airbnb cleaner, I know what to check for. So I'll take a knife out of the knife block. So I'll take a knife out of the knife block and I will see sticky stuff on the knife. So make sure that you are checking the knife block when you are going to clean an Airbnb. There have been times we have caught not cleaning the knife block and it's been noticed. So make sure that you clean the knife block. Number 7, the fridge and the freezer. Now with our cleaning operation, we make sure that the refrigerator and the freezer are completely empty and clean. We leave nothing there. Now, if you are a seasoned cleaner, especially if you're a seasoned residential cleaner and you start cleaning Airbnbs, start to notice your cleaners. If you don't tell them what to do, they will leave the refrigerator alone because residential cleaners are not used to cleaning refrigerators unless you are paying them extra to do that. So what has happened in the past is I've had residential cleaners come and clean for me, and then when I come and check the clean, the refrigerator has only been cleaned on the outside, but it hasn't been cleaned on the inside. So it needs to be cleaned on the inside, and all of the food has got to go. Most of the guests don't want to see anything in there. If you do have things that are not open, sometimes you can leave it in there. It's all up to your host as well. Talk to your host and ask them what they prefer. Most of our hosts prefer that nothing is in there, and so that's how we leave it. Number 8 is the lint trap in your dryer. First of all, it is a fire hazard, so you definitely need to check it. But whether you are cleaning the sheets inside the unit or not, because if you do have a washer and dryer inside the unit, sometimes the guests are using them, and sometimes the guests forget something in there, or the lint trap is extremely full. So you definitely want to check. Actually, I don't have that on the list. So there's actually 20. So you want to check inside the washer and the dryer, but you definitely want to check inside the lint trap and make sure that it's clean and empty. As you can see in my video, when I checked, my cleaners cleaned that they forgot to clean the lint trap. They're always forgetting to clean the lint trap. So do not forget to clean the lint trap. Number 9, the pots and the pans inside of the cabinet. So when we go in to clean, and once we get into the kitchen, we open all of the cabinets. And one thing you definitely want to look for is look inside the pots and the pans. Make sure that the last guest, it's very possible that the last guest could have had a child, and that child could be playing with blueberries, and those blueberries made it into the pot. My daughter has done that at an Airbnb, and I went back and made sure that they were clean before I put them back. Because kids like to crawl around and open the cabinets and play around. So make sure that everything inside the cabinets are clean, including those pots and pans. Number 10, inside of the oven. In my video, you can see that I found a cutting board, and it was used and it was not clean. I have found food that was rotting in the oven before, and it was the guests. You could tell that the guest had forgotten about it, and so they probably had forgotten about it for a week, because you couldn't identify what kind of food it was by that time. So make sure you look inside of the oven. As you see, my cleaners still make a mistake. It's always very helpful also to have somebody check their work. But with that said, as you can see, as I opened the oven, there is a cutting board that's dirty and needed to be cleaned and put in its place. So make sure you always check the oven. Number 11, inside of the microwave. I've seen it all, but the microwave, I've had a cleaner not even open the microwave, and I found a bag of Popeyes in the microwave. So the guest left their food in the microwave, and my cleaner didn't even bother to open the microwave to see if it was there, if anything was there or not. So make sure that you check inside of the microwave. Not only clean the outside, definitely clean the inside, and you definitely have to open it to make sure that it's clean. All right, so check the microwave. Number 12, make sure you open the cabinets and check the cups and the plates. Make sure there's no stuck on food. Make sure that they're clean. I have to tell you, one of the first times that I went to clean an Airbnb, when there was Houston week or something like that, there was a big party, and I went to go clean this Airbnb unit, and something told me when I opened the cabinets to take a cup and look at it. That's when I learned I always have to look at the cups and the plates. So I got a coffee cup and I looked at it, and there was a cigarette butt inside of it. So make sure that you check, just spot check inside. Make sure that the last guest didn't make it dirty, and make sure that the last guest didn't leave any cigarette butts in the coffee cups. Number 13, make sure to check inside of the dishwasher. You want to check to make sure there are no dirty dishes in there, and you want to make sure there are no clean dishes in there. You want the dishwasher to be clean and empty. Another thing that we forget to check is when you open the door of the dishwasher, there is no coffee stains on the dishwasher or stuck on food on the door after you've already opened it, because you want everything looking clean, and you don't want the guests to find that the dishwasher looks so-so. They don't know if it's clean or not. You want to make sure that it's absolutely clean. So when you open the door of the dishwasher, make sure that inside the dishwasher is clean, and ready to use. Number 14, make sure you check on top of the hood of the kitchen and you check on top of the refrigerator. A lot of times, hosts try to trick you that way and leave something on there or whatever the case may be and see if you actually checked it. So make sure it's not dusty and make sure that it's actually clean. All right, here's one that I learned from a very professional hotelier. Make sure you check inside of the garbage disposal, okay? There have been times where we have cleaned the place spotless and the property manager goes in and sticks his hand inside of the garbage disposal and finds a lime. I'm like, oh my gosh. You know, you would never know that it's there. So what we do now is turn it on. Turn it on, or first you can stick your hand in there and see if there's anything in there. You can turn it on and you can hear if there's something in there. Make sure that the garbage disposal is clean and clear. Number 16, the shower curtain. A lot of cleaners do not pay attention to the shower curtain. Those shower curtains can get pink and moldy and dirty. You want to make sure that while you're cleaning the shower, that if there's a shower curtain, you look at the bottom of the shower curtain and make sure that it's still clean. If it's not, make sure to message your host and let them know that the shower curtain is getting dirty so that they can send another one and replace it. Now, if you offer that service that you can go to the store for them and replace it yourself, even better. However, whatever the case may be, make sure that it's clean because it doesn't matter if the bathroom's clean if the shower curtain is dirty. Number 17, this is also a trick that I learned from a hotelier, a guy who was very, very into the hotel business. So you want to make sure, and not everybody has to do this, but it is a nice little tip to make sure that any kind of plug, especially in the bedroom, is on the bottom plug so that it's easy and convenient for the guests to plug in their phone or plug in their charger on the top plug. Number 18, this is another obvious one. Check under the bed, you guys. There are so many treasures under the bed that you don't want the next guest to find. So make sure that you check under the bed. And for number 19, make sure that you are opening the sink cabinets. You can find all kinds of trash and things that don't belong in there. Garbage bags that the guest leaves. They go out to the grocery store and they leave it under the sink or whatever the case may be. Make sure that whatever's under the sink needs to be there. Clean sponge, dish liquid, dish detergent, and make sure that everything under the kitchen sink belongs there and that you don't want to have like all kinds of stuff under the kitchen sink. All right, guys, those are the 19 mind-blowing things that Airbnb cleaners usually forget. So make sure that if you like this video, make sure that you like it so that I know that you like it so I can make more videos like this. Make sure you subscribe so I can give you more of that information. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.